And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for Indiana, the forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. Greg, is a player, how long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Celtics. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. White covering. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Brown outside. And Holiday kicks to White. And here's Brown outside. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. And here is Siakam. Turner with a screen on Horford.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And the first one at the line is good.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Siakam hits them both. Here's White. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside, Horford. Pass to Holiday. Now Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Trains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
It's up a 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Halliburton with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Well, for obvious reasons, this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in White running the pick and roll.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. Austin also with the sub. Cornette's checked in. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Turner. It's tipped. Outside, White. Brown outside. Here's Holiday. over McConnell. Nembhard grabs the board.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Siakam's shot is off.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with it.
And White slams it in.
Well, another assist in the career of Holiday. We've seen him run point for a long time.
Here's McConnell following the bucket by the Celtics. Back to Siakam. Rebounded by the Celtics. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Here's Siakam. He's good with the little jumper in close.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
There's Brown with the three, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front. They lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
We'll be topping out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Now McConnell, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And McConnell gets it to go. And that'll tie this game up.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Great job by Tatum in close.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. There's the lob to Jackson. Here's Hauser. Still scoreless. Inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the night here. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hito Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
The first one falls. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. But now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive, and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Halliburton. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Drew Holiday's checked in for Pritchard. We'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Pacers 4th.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
That's good from Halliburton.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Brown. Last game with 30 points. Tatum no good.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's Halliburton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Siakam against Tatum. That shot no good. Pacers trail by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. No good on that one.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. And a change for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Tatum. And he's good on the second. 1:03 left in the second quarter. Outside, White. Lobs it up for Holiday. Brown the pass to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 2 to shoot. White. Off target from outside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Siakam against Holiday. Pass to Horford. Now here's Brown. The kick out to Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Over to the left wing. Siakam for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Siakam's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch you out so much, you got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
And taking a look at the Pacers, they didn't get the email I sent. Season their starter, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They gotta wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Pacers shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. On the floor for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White, and it's Horford in at the 5. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Tatum against Halliburton. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh. That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You have the camera on you. Everybody get down. You know the rest of your dancing shoes at home.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. And they are stacked, DA, for sure. So it's the Celtics now. They lead by 1. Outside Tatum from past the arc. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 9. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Such a strong guard. Jrue Holiday finishing through contact.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Jrue Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
Well, if you ask a coach, what do you want out of your players? The answer is often effort, ability, and selflessness. Jrue Holiday has all of those and more.
Now, here's Siakam. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. And the dunk by Jackson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Brown against Mathurin. Brown outside. Pass to Hauser. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, it seems like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Siakam. Rebound Boston.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And taken away by Brown. And so it's Boston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting is And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got T.J. McConnell. We'll be topping out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. That's the Pacers 5. Here's Cornette. Here's Tatum. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pacers trail by 9. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Back to McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston leading by 9. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Well, there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud, let them hear it. It's time for Team Winner.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And here's Tatum for 3. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Halliburton against Holiday. And a wide open look for Siakam. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Turner with a screen on Holiday. Halliburton. Holiday with the defensive effort. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Holiday. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. This makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
1:19 left in the game. To the inside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here
for the Celtics.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Tatum's shot is off. Tatum against Siakam. Over Tatum. Siakam, that's good. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Jason Tatum.